Hello, let's have a look at how to track value-added tax VAT in the cash flow part of Caflou. In the basic settings, we have no VAT displayed in Caflou. If you go to the graph, nothing about tax in here. If you go to the table, nothing about tax in here. You got your totals by payment. You actually can see VAT columns in here, but they will be blank. So if you want to track tax in Caflou, you need to set it up. It's very simple. You go to the Cashflow settings and just click track VAT. What happens is that if you're in the table view, then down below you actually see the summary table to include VAT parts, so total without VAT, total without VAT by payment, VAT by payment. You also have those columns, so you can have a look at how much of your money is actually with VAT, without VAT. So you can display it by selecting the columns. If you go to the graph, you will discover a new section in here which shows you how much VAT you're actually having in your cash flow, plus minus. And what's important, you need to start working with it. So when you're setting up an income or expense, you'll see that instead of just amount, you suddenly have amount without VAT, and you need to work with it. You have two options how to fill it in. You either start with the total value, which is kind of what you need for your cash flow, or you can start from the other side. If you know the amount without VAT, you fill it in and it gets recalculated. So this is how you start using VAT. And once you do that, it will start showing up in the cash flow graph section. And here you'll have a basic overview of how much VAT you either need to pay to the state or you can get paid from the state. And also in the table overview, for once, you can display, you can open up columns which actually look at the VAT, and in the summary table below the table you actually see the VAT elements. So this is how you start tracking VAT in Caflou.